Yeah, glad to say that my happy meter is back up to where it should be. My happy meter is back up where we belong. What is this? Stop it. Yeah, so I'm happy again. Thank you. I was kind of worried about myself today. But yes, shout out to Popeyes and whoever the new manager is at Valdosta because that just made my day. I had good service. They were real, real busy. And basically, it seemed like everybody he had, a lot of the people he had was new. So he was pretty much doing it by himself. But man, I'm so happy. I got to treat it like a human being. And I enjoyed myself so much to the point. And this is another thing that I do. And when I go to places, like if I like it, like fast food, I order one thing. And, it's just because I'm hungry and just to make sure I don't be hungry. But then if I get good service and the food is good, I order one more thing. Then I order one more thing. And I think towards the end of all that, he was trying to get me out of there. So he was just like, here, this is for the wait. But I appreciated that. And I think, too, what I'm learning maybe about quote unquote good managers is that, look at this, I love this. This makes me feel good. Hey, 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 hey. That's what I like. I need to stop. I'm gonna stop by there on the way back, so I have something for tomorrow. But you guys, I'm happy again. I was so worried, and that's why I say God loves me, and I'm still confident He does, no matter what. Because if something happens with me, like everything for me, I think is God trying to teach me a lesson, or trying to make me learn something, or make me push me to do something that I wouldn't normally do. Like negative reviews, I don't like that. I don't like nothing negative to come out my mouth, off the tips of my fingers. None of that. If I can't come from a place of pure joy and love, I don't like it. But God wanted me to do that. That's probably why that happened. But wow. And then sometimes things happen that makes me question, am I a bad person? But yeah, I really enjoyed that experience. I had a good time. If you get a chance, if you haven't been to Popeyes, I don't know if it's a new manager or what, it seems like it. It was very clean, very quick, courteous service. And the thing that gets me is like usually I don't like it when people call me sweetheart because I don't know. I don't like it when people call me sweetheart, but I didn't mind when he did it. I don't know why I didn't mind, but I didn't mind. And he calls everybody sweetheart because and there's some white country guys in there, but he did a good job. And everybody was new. All the people, it seemed like it. I don't know, but I just had a good experience. I leave it at that. That's all I can say for sure. Is it really brought me back up to Maria level? This is where Maria level is. It's where I'm floating off the clouds, just happy for no reason, for every reason. Just to be alive. Feeling like the universe has greeted me and accepted my presence. Outside of anything human. So I'm so glad. But yeah, I just want to share that really good experience. I'm really, really full. I have a little bit of leftover in my bag. On my way back home, I'll probably stop and pick up a little something else because the thing about eating out is that really, typically it's only enough for a day or two. And hopefully you guys, YouTube and I will clean up tomorrow. And it'll be all good. We'll work on it. But I'm going to get the flat iron, so at least my hair will look presentable. That would be actually a really, really good thing. So very happy about that. I'm back up to Maria level of happiness, which is a great level of happiness to be at. I want to run across the street so bad, but I know that these cars come from all different directions at all different times, and the lights change on a pin. So when I do have this light right here to cross the street, it's going to give me exactly 2 seconds. Not really. It's going to be more like 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds to cross the street. And if I don't make it in that time, because like right now I'm going across against the light. But if I go with the light, the cars on this side got it too, and they'll just cut me off and be ready to run me over. No problem. No problem. Human being in the street, no problem. We'll take care of it. Right? But yeah, so I'm so thankful to God for giving me back my Maria level of happiness. This is Maria level of happiness. I'm glad to have it back. So shit. I hear somebody calling my name and nobody knows my name, so it scares me. Okay, and that's bad too that I stop and I turn around and look because then they know that they got your attention. But yeah, so bless. I'm so happy. Also, I was watching TikTok and they were saying you have 3 stages of life. I forgot what it was. I should have said it right then, but I was too busy enjoying my fresh spicy chicken. And that's another thing. When you order spicy chicken, always at churches is awful. But typically when you order spicy chicken, they don't have it up. They didn't marinate it. It don't even taste like spicy. But their spicy chicken tasted like spicy. It was ready and it was fresh. And he was making sure of it throughout. I'm so scared to come across this corner because all I want to do, I'm just trying to cross here. And if somebody's trying to cut across this parking lot, then I'll be gone. But yeah, but I'm enjoying my life. Talking about being gone, I enjoy life. I don't want to be gone anytime soon. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking about how that woman assaulted me, that Korean woman assaulted me. And I thought about, I forgot his name, because again, when the Black Lives Matter thing was going on, a lot of that stuff was really disturbing to me. So I keep talking and walking, I'm fat. But I intentionally put it out of my mind, put the names out of my mind, because it was so weird. Like I'd always end up somewhere where something really bad happened to somebody and I didn't like it. So I would intentionally try to not remember names. And I did that when I was younger too, because I used to remember names so good. But then people think you're really, really into them. So I intentionally stopped remembering names. But those were good things, good qualities for me to have. But the guy that played violin that was real nerdy and the police killed him, and he was like, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Please stop. You're hurting me. That's the same thing I was doing to a Korean lady. I was like, ma'am, please stop assaulting me. Please stop assaulting me. I don't have anything that belongs to you. Please stop assaulting me. And she would have just kept on going, And if she could have killed me, she would have, And that's sad. I don't have, and there ain't going to be nobody saying that was my sister or somebody that I loved or cared about. That would have just been the end of it. So maybe that's the only reason why I'm still around, because nobody cares, It would not make the impact that they would want. But yeah, and then I thought about how I posted like a short video about it, and somebody was like, you should have put hands on her. But the reality of that for a person like me is that she would have turned the story around and said that I assaulted her, all kind of craziness. And then if I was armed or whatever, that would have been into her. And then nobody wins, because then we would all have to go to court and my life would be over too, because, they'll probably make up whatever. If they can't handle justifying doing a traffic issue the right way, good and well, they got to do that right. So, but yeah, I don't want to be in that situation. So if something crazy happens and I have to go like that because somebody did something crazy, probably police or somebody like that, then, I'll just go gracefully. Like that guy said, I wouldn't hurt a fly. I would hurt a fly. I have hurt flies. There was a time in my life where I wouldn't, though. I definitely will swat a fly or a bug, even palmetto bugs, all of that. But yeah, but whatever God has for me is for me. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be alive. And I always am. But I say that specifically because, so many things can happen, and, I'm glad to be here. And like I said, I really think the universe loves me. Maybe not specific persons. I think people are different and different things move different people. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Anyways, I'm going to continue to walk and enjoy myself. Yeah, everything was really good. The iced tea that I ordered, though, I usually like Popeye tea because it's so sweet. This is not sweet at all. And I understand because if you don't know how it's supposed to taste, you're scared to put all that sugar in there. You're like, I ain't put all the sugar in there. But I still had a really good experience, and I'm so thankful. I remember, excuse me, a few years back, vlogging about, what was I vlogging about? Yeah, like whenever I go to little restaurants, my experience, because my experience is important to me. Even if it was Taco Bell and somebody was like, oh, you post about these little fast food restaurants. It's not for you. It's for me. It's about me memorializing a good experience that I had, And Popeyes for however many dollars. Well, actually, when you add up all the little meals, it probably came up to about $15. Literally. It did. Because $12 to $15. But when you add all those things up, that's how much it was. And yeah, it's a place everybody been, but service ain't always good everywhere you go. I went to that Jamaican place. That was $10 and it sucked. I don't want to say the bad word. It sucked, what, from the back, and it was not good. It was not good at all. It was disgusting. And the girl, it's so much I could say, but, like I said, I don't like to say bad things about people, places, or things. And there have been times when, I was trying to fit in and I would laugh at something or something that somebody else laughed at. Actually, I just did that. It was, but if God doesn't like it or the universe doesn't like it, it's like immediately I get chastised for it. Like before I can finish the ha ha, I get chastised. Something crazy happened to me. But anyways, I love you guys for those that need love. If nothing else, I love myself, and that's enough love for the world. I love me a whole lot. Ho 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 ho. But yeah, I do. I love me a lot, and I'm glad to have me in my life. Ain't no shame in it. I'm all for the way Snoop Dogg said. I like to congratulate me for being there, for not giving up. Yeah, most definitely me. Me. And I encourage you to love you too. But yeah, I love me. I love me some me. I love me some me.